Kia ora everyone and welcome. Today I just want to start an introduction into the whakapapa or lineage, heritage and cultural identity task which we can work on. So here's the learner's guide and you've got a copy of that on Schoology, and then we'll skim through the opening pages, but overall the purpose of it is that you will, by the end of this, be able to get a traceable lineage. So you better work out your family tree or your tipuna ancestors to at least 3 generations back. You'll be able to find and explore some of the factors in your family history that have an impact on you now. For example, you may have travelled, your family, there may have been a war, there may have been a change in jobs or vocations, anything that has impacted on your family and you. There may be past events and their impact or effects on you. And you'll also be able to describe some of the cultural characteristics and your cultural identity. So let's look at what this is all about. There's some links to some genealogy or family tree websites here. And what are we going to look at? These factors here. There's some words you don't know. You could go to the glossary on page 33. This will explain some of the words. So I want to start with this activity, the meaning of lineage. So it's also whakapapa, so your family tree, your tipuna or ancestors and the line that you come from. So lineage comes from the word line, and it's your descendants or ancestors, your whakapapa. So in the Western culture, we have a family tree, and I'm going to get you to start by making one of these. We put your name, parents, and then your parents' parents, your grandparents, and then your great-grandparents' details. So that's taking us 3 generations back. Now, what this point here makes is about the word ni, and this refers to the surname a female or woman had before she was married. So for Sam, his mum is Julie, his grandparents are David and Mary, so they've got the name Smith, but Mary's name before she was married was Bowman. So you put ni Bowman. So that's the task number 1, make a family tree. Then, as part of that, you've got to talk to your family members and about their relationships, and I want you to interview one person. So here, there's been an interview by Sam with Mary, and he's written her name, where she lives, date of birth, marriage, and just some of her interests, things that are interesting about her. So you're going to talk to this person who knows about your family lineage or whakapapa. You're going to ask for the names of the ancestors or tipuna and how they're related to you, and find out as much as you can about each ancestor. So that's your second task. Now, I've shared a form that looks like this, and I'll just move this over so we can see it. It's called Ancestors. So you could open that up. I'll put that on Schoology assignments and record that ancestor's name, date of birth, date of death, place of death, if that's relevant, children, occupations, home, and I've put here the Māori, their waka, maunga, awa, iwi marae, so their canoe, mountain, river, tribe marae, or their country, town, village, and any other interesting facts. So I'll make sure that there are several copies so you can fill them out for your different ancestors. And remember, you're going to go 3 generations back. So activity 1, do the family tree, and as part of that is activity number 2, where you're going to interview a family member to find out about your ancestors, and you'll complete this form for each of your ancestors so you can get a big picture. Okay, so that's video number 1 for our whakapapa or cultural lineage. Your family tree to get started with, your interview with your family member, and the completion of this ancestors form. Thank you.